Annabelle is a 2014 horror film that I just got back from a screening for. This is a spin-off of The Conjuring, that horror film that came out last year. But this movie isn't directed by James Wan. This is directed by John Leonetti. And the plot is we meet this married couple and they just moved into this house and the wife is pregnant. So they're getting ready to start their life together. All should be well, right? Well, the husband decides to buy the wife a gift. A doll. Because the wife is a doll collector, I guess. And through various crazy chain of events and circumstances, this doll is possessed. And so creepy things start happening to the wife in the house and eventually their newborn baby. Now what I thought of Annabelle was, I thought the movie was okay. I didn't love it. I didn't dislike it. One thing that I think works against this movie is, since James Wan didn't direct this himself, because I like James Wan as a director, he's made some great horror films, I like his style, and since this was based off of a movie that he did, sure, he helped produce this, but he didn't direct it, and you can tell that his direction wasn't there, that his sense of style, he has his own unique style that I enjoy. So I was missing that in this movie. Like, this director was okay, he was capable. Now, the acting I didn't have a problem with. I think the strongest actress in this movie is, ironically, her name is Annabelle. But she plays the wife. The reason why I liked her is because most of the stuff was happening to her. The husband, he became a doctor, so he was always away, and especially when he starts working the night shifts, that's when shit starts to happen to the wife. And she's by herself, she's with her baby, and I thought that was some of the creepiest stuff in the movie. I'd say the first half, like, there's one pretty crazy thing that happens at the beginning of the movie. I will say that. The setup of what happens with the doll, I thought, was pretty nice. But when this doll is possessed and it is doing creepy things, I don't want to make people think that this is like the new Chucky or anything, because it's not. This doll doesn't get up and walk around and do stuff. At least you don't see it do anything. It's just sitting on a chair, or it's always in different spots of the house and they don't really know how it got there. But it's not physically the doll doing anything. It's the fact that there's a demon that attached itself, latched itself onto this doll, that its presence can now be in the house. It can do whatever the hell it wants. And that is creepy. But I didn't really get a whole lot out of the scenes where, say, the wife is sitting in her room and something moves in the other room, or the music turns off. Like, I've seen that a lot, especially the last few years in horror movies, so it's not, like, hugely scary to me. I thought the creepiest stuff, the creepiest scenes came where, the one scene where she's in the elevator. And you know what, I don't even want to give it away for spoiler reasons, but just, if you do see this movie, the elevator scene with her is pretty creepy. And then the chain of events after that was pretty damn creepy as well. I did appreciate the fact that this movie does take place in, I think, the 70s. You could tell it's an older time, so there's no cell phones. I mean, you could probably tell by the way I'm doing this review. I do think that there are some good stuff in here, and I think if you're easily scared by horror films, because clearly I saw a few people, mostly women, in the audience, and I'm just saying, they were mostly women who were most freaked out during this film, where I was just kind of sitting there expecting certain things to happen. There are some predictable stuff in the movie. The real negative stuff, I guess, that I can say about it is just the fact that I don't think the directing is as inspired as James Wan. I do think that there are some slow moments in the movie. My rating for Annabelle, I'm going to give it a rental. And a rental isn't a bad rating. I just feel like you don't need to go to a theater to see this film. I think, in fact, it would be even scarier and more creepy if you Redboxed this, rented it at home, turned off all the lights, watched it by yourself or with your girlfriend, and you know she's going to be scared, so she'll be like clinging on to you. It's the perfect sort of date night movie. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you have any interest in seeing Annabelle. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Later!